Hello everyone, I'm Nati. Welcome back. So I am re-recording this video because I had recorded it and there were some issues with the feed, and so I couldn't upload it and it was just such a pain in the butt, so I'm re-recording. But anyways, if you are new here, my name is Nati. I love makeup, especially lipsticks and palettes. If you like to watch videos about makeup, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit that bell. I like to do weekly or monthly baskets, shop my stash kind of videos. And right now I'm doing some collection videos and some project pan videos. And every season I do a FabFitFun unboxing. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, go ahead and hit subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss any of my videos. So today I'm re-recording my eye palette collection. So I have them all over. I have them on the table here and then I have them on the floor. I kind of have them by brand, so I'm just going to start off with what is closest to me. So Huda Beauty. So I have 3 palettes from Huda Beauty. I have the Amethyst Obsessions. So it looks like that. I've actually thought of getting rid of this one just because I have similar colors in my collection, but so far it's still hanging around. I also have the Sapphire Obsessions. I don't have a ton of blue shadows, but these are some of the ones that I do have. And then I have, I think this was called the Textured Eye Palette. It's whatever she redid, so the Rose Gold, I think. So it looks like that. Then I only have one Too Faced palette, and it's the Pumpkin Spice. I used to be all about Too Faced back when the original chocolate bar palette came out. Since then, I've discovered better formulas, so I've gravitated away from Too Faced, but I really like this palette. I always underestimate how great that palette is. I then have some Urban Decay palettes. This is the oldest one that I have. It doesn't show a lot of use because I've repurchased it right before, right when they announced that it was going to be discontinued. So I repurchased it on sale. And so it's still hanging around, but I think this will probably be the last year for this one, but it's the original Naked palette. As you can see, I'm working on this color right here to kind of pan that one. So this is what got me into this addiction of eyeshadow palettes. I also have the Naked Honey. I honestly didn't think I was going to like this one. When I saw the color story, I was like, meh. But then I got it on sale, of course, because, you know, everything I get is on sale. And I have been loving this one. This gold shade right here, it is so beautiful. I love it. So that's Urban Decay. I also have Sydney Grace, and a couple of these are new to me, so I haven't used them yet. But I have the Enduring Love. I love this palette for neutral shadows with some pops of color. I really love this one. These blues, this blue right here and this purple, so beautiful. I love their formula too. It's really great. This one is new. It's the Sydney Grace Temptalia palette, and I think this is the quintessential light version. I can't wait to play with this one, but it looks like that, kind of those jewel tones. I'm pretty excited to get that one. And then I also got the Tiny Marvels palette by Mel Thompson and Sydney Grace. I didn't know Mel Thompson and I didn't really follow her, but I know she was very influential in the beauty community here. So when I heard this palette was coming back and they were going to continue to support her family, I just had to go ahead and get it. These shades are so beautiful, and I see myself reaching for this spring and summer. So that's all the Sydney Grace. I'm kind of going through the ones on the table first, and then I'll move to the floor where I have a mess. I also have a couple Pat McGrath palettes. So I have this one, which was the holiday season from 2020. And this is the Mothership Mega Celestial Divinity palette. It is so beautiful. So, so beautiful. The shimmers are just amazing. There's only a few mattes in her holiday palettes, but you know, you can pull in mattes from another palette, so I love this one. This is another one that's new to me. I haven't even used it yet. This is my very first like large palette from her, and I got it on sale, so of course I had to get it. But the packaging is just so luxurious. This is the Sun something. I forget what it's called. So Midnight Sun, maybe that's what it's called. But it looks like that. Is really pretty. I'm excited to use that orange shade right here. It's just so, so pretty. So I can't wait to play with that one a little bit. Then we have some Natasha Denona's, and then we're going to move to the floor. So for Natasha Denona, I have 3 of the midi size and 1 of these like little quints. This one, to be honest, I think I'm going to get rid of this shade right here because it's shattered. And it's kind of gotten into everything else. But this is, ooh, kind of what it looks like. Just got really beautiful purples and some silvers. And the silvers that just fell on my computer. Okay. So there's that one. That's the only like smaller one that I have. Then I got the Sunrise. I actually just got this off of Poshmark. And she had it on sale for like, I want to say 20 bucks because this shade right here was cracked. And so that was a score for me because I literally just repressed it and now it's perfect. But I'm excited for this one for summer and fall. It's going to be so nice. Then I have the bronze palette, which looks like this. And then I have the Love palette. I haven't used this one yet, but I think I will use it for my February basket. It's going to be perfect for Valentine's Day. But this is just the pinks and purples. It's so beautiful. That dark shade that looks black is actually a really, really dark purple. So I'm excited to use this one. And now we move to the floor, guys. So let's go with all the random ones that don't have multiples of the brand. So I have the Melt Beetlejuice palette. This one was more of a collector's item for me. I love Beetlejuice, and so I had to get it. But this one is the one that has colors like that. They're really beautiful, but like you have to obviously pull in another palette because you can't, I mean, you could use this palette alone to make some looks, but it's not going to be that varied, so you definitely have to pull something else. But I got it because I love Beetlejuice. I also have one from Tarte, the Tartelette Juicy palette. I used to love Tarte, but one of the palettes that I had kind of went bad, so I had to throw it out. But I picked this one up. It's very cute, perfect for every day. I also have the Give Me Glow Juicy Olive. I don't think you can use this by itself. The colors, you know, every look is going to look very, very similar. I do have a video with this palette creating a couple looks. So I like that, but I have to pair it with something else. I also have the Shout Butte Bean, now Batty Bean. It's frickin' bats. I love this thing. It is so pretty. You can see some of the shades that I've really like gotten really good dips in, but I love it. I love these purples. They're going to come in handy this year because of the color of the year, but it's just really cute. So, love that one. All right. I also have one Sigma palette, and it's the Cinderella palette. And I really enjoy this one. It's more cool toned. It's got some color in it. I love the purples and the blues and the silvers. It's really, really pretty. So there's that one. I have the Milani All-Inclusive palette in the shade Light, I think. This has some shadows and then some face products. So I'm excited to pull this out when we travel. This one is also technically in my declutter pile, but it's the Revolution, the Emily Edit, the Wants palette. This one is nice. There's a lot of different colors to it. It's huge, so it's kind of awkward to store. And I have things that perform a lot better, so I kind of have it in my declutter pile, but I might pull it in and just use it. I don't know. We'll see. I also have the Warrior by Juvia's Place. I love this one. It's perfect for every day. It's perfect to mix in with some of those colorful palettes to throw in the crease. So I like that one. Then from MAC, I have this one. It is called Botanic Panic. I haven't used this one, but I'm excited to use it for the spring and summer. It's got some pastels, very colorful. So I'm excited to use that one. I also have not used this one, but this is the Cobra from Clarity Cosmetics. And I'm really excited to play around with this one. Like, look at these colors. They're so beautiful. And the pan size of these are huge. I also have this, I think it's called Aether Beauty. I forget what this one is called, but it looks like that. And it's just really beautiful. Very jewel tones. I love them. And then this one is also kind of on the chopping block. It's the Luna Magic Uno palette. I bought this one because it's a Latina-owned brand, more specifically Afro-Latinas. I am Latina, so I like to support other Latino brands. So I did get it, and I do like, you know, some of these names remind me of my culture. So it looks like this. I just don't reach for it enough, so, which is sad. So I don't know, it's in the tentative declutter pile, but we will see. And then my last stack is of ColourPop. And I have the little Mandalorian the Child palette. I love Star Wars. I love the Mandalorian. And this is a very wearable green eyeshadow palette, so I really enjoy this one. This next palette is one that I never thought I'd get for myself, but it's called the Big Poppy from ColourPop. Kind of a monochromatic, everyday, perfect for fall palette. My husband got this for me, and I've actually really been enjoying it. I just never thought I'd buy it for myself. And then finally, I have the Tinkerbell Sprinkle Little Magic palette. I love everything about the packaging for this palette. I know there were some people that had an issue with like the color story because it doesn't really go together, but I think it's beautiful. I like tossing this one on the lid, that one on the lid with a little bit of the green and the crease, or even this one right here. It's just, I think it's really pretty. So I enjoyed this one a lot. And then I have two more palettes. We have the Hocus Pocus Gather Round Sisters. This is probably one of my favorite collabs that they've done. But I love Hocus Pocus, and these colors are so Hocus Pocus-y. As you can see, I've really given this one a lot of love, and you can tell that I've even loved on the pressed glitter, which I know people aren't fond of, but I've used it quite a bit, so I do enjoy this one. I enjoy pulling it out in October as I'm watching Hocus Pocus on the daily, and I like pulling it out like for Halloween-y type looks. And then the last one is my Stone Cold Fox palette. This one is really nice for everyday wearable cool tones. As you can see, some of these have gotten a lot of love, but yeah, so those are all my palettes. I know I have a ton. It's a problem, but I'm trying to work at using these and trying not to purchase anymore, no more impulse buys. So let me know if you have any of these, and let me know what you think about them, and I will see you next time. Bye.